Hey peoples, it's me Tristan. I finished the tank and here it is. So it's a lot darker than before because I did quite a few washes and weathered it up in a way that it's plausible. So the Balkan cross or the cross sign here I freehanded on. One here, one on the other side, and also one on the back here where it supposedly was. This sign here is the marking of the 346th Panzerjäger. So yeah, this weird dove with a scarf was their logo. And I've numbered this tank 119. And I also had to freehand those numbers here. On this side it came out pretty okay, but on this side I kind of messed it up, so I tried to cover it up with some weathering. I don't know how that looks, but I hope on the table it looks quite okay. For the crew I went with P-dot camo pattern helmets and the pants, exactly the same way how I painted them on the video that I did a while back. So let's see the different pieces separately. So the miniatures come off quite easily. Bam. Bam. And now the cannon is removed first. And finally the commander. So inside the tank is quite basic. I didn't want to overdo it because it's just this dirty thing, and when I want to show it as destroyed I just take those things off and place like this smoke pile. Gave a good black wash on the end of the gun to make it, you know, to show that it's been used, and same actually with the exhaust in the back here. I gave it a good black wash to show that it's in combat and they haven't had time to clean it up. So the loader, as you remember I had to cut the leg because he wouldn't fit in properly. The miniatures are from Perry Miniatures and they're the Marder 2 or anti-tank gun crew. The guy who is squatting on the tank, still my favorite miniature of the bunch. Nice, again, grey shirt, camo pants, and this black hat. The tank crews had the black uniforms, but at the same time a lot of them had like these camo pants and stuff, so I thought I'd add a few elements of the black uniform into it. So for this guy I added the hat. And finally the commander. He looks a bit wonky because I had to bend the arm to fit him in the tank with the gun without breaking or like modifying the gun itself. So for the commander I went with the black overall or the black coat, and I did some markings on the shoulders and on the collars to show that he's the commander. But again, the camo pants and the camo helmet. Well, it's not the best, but as I did paint this with a brush and I don't have an airbrush, so I consider this actually a minor victory in my case. Painting camo tanks isn't that bad when you're only using a brush if you weather it up. Maybe I feel that I kind of overdid the weathering, but I bet it won't matter once it's on the table that is also like full of terrain and stuff. The Bolt Action Summer campaign, I will be taking part with my Screaming Eagles, but as I will be playing only small games, probably this tank won't see any action. So BlitzKrieg Miniatures Marder 2 tank is actually pretty nice. Maybe for a scale modeler these bits here in the tracks are not enough detailed for them, but for me as a gamer or like this light hobbyist, I really enjoy this tank. I am thinking about getting a tank for the Screaming Eagles as well, something light, something small, or something maybe even an armored truck or something, but we'll see. That's in the far future. If you have any suggestions for a vehicle or a tank or whatever for the Screaming Eagles, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Also, I'd be interested to know what is your favorite tank from the World War II era. I mean the tank design. For me it's obviously the Marder 2 tank, specifically this version. It just looks really cool. I think it's this small, like this open top, kind of derpy. And yeah, I do like open top tanks more, just because you can see what the crew is up to, and there's like this, it looks alive. Anyways, thank you for watching, keep it safe, and I will talk to you in the next one.